Fresh Laws here, and I'm doing an iPhone 8 Plus 2-day review. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, I just reviewed the Mophie sold by the Apple Store, the Belkin wireless charging pad sold by the Apple Store, the iPhone 8 Plus silicone case, and the iPhone 8 Plus unboxing. Please watch my other videos below. I'm also ordering the iPhone 10 and we're going to check their capabilities, unboxing, and reviews as well. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you have any other questions, please ask below. The iPhone 8 Plus. Oh my God. I was kind of hesitant on buying it, but since the iPhone 10 is coming out, but why wouldn't I buy it? It's got wireless charging. It's 70% faster with the new A11 Bionic chip. It's got a better adapter, which is not plugging in through a lightning cord. Also, not expressed in the keynote, this is capable of fast charge, which is proven below. I just ordered a USB-C to Lightning. So the USB-C hooks up to the power brick, which is a USB-C outlet, which is mostly used for the Apple laptops, MacBooks, and all that sort. So if you look at the fine print in the keynote, your phone can be 45 to 50% charged in 30 minutes with the USB-C fast charge capabilities. The reason why they did not include that in their keynote is because in the box, they did not give us the USB-C cord like rumored before. They basically gave us the regular USB. The reason for that is because they did not want to pay the extra money. To buy the USB-C cord, for 1 meter is $25. For 2 meters at the Apple Store is $35, and for the charger itself is about $50 to $60. So that's a $75 investment. So maybe later we will see that option and a better software update for 7.5 watts or larger of the wireless charge, like all the Samsungs and other phones have. So my likes and dislikes. The phone is awesome. The build quality is great. It's a little bit heavier than the iPhone 6 and 7 because of the glass, but the glass looks amazing. The symbol is a darkish silvery side. It's got the iPhone on the bottom without any of the copyright, as you can see right here. The camera works great. But out of the box, I just picked it up at the Apple Store. It did not come with the 11.0.1 update. So maybe that was an issue because when I started it up, there were a couple of issues with when I did the portrait mode with the camera. It was a little bit black, flaky, and I did the update, and it kind of solved that. In the dark, the camera on the larger optical zoom camera was a little bit off, but with the upgrade, it looked better. It's got the normal buttons, the normal everything the iPhone 7 Plus had. I love the fact that you can charge it. It's the greatest invention. So we're going to go into it. I'm going to show you how fast the fingerprint scanner works on this. This is the Generation 2, just like the 7 Plus, so nothing's really changed. Goes in really quick. It's got 3 gigs of RAM, but the benchmarks are way higher than the Note 4. A little bit about the video. This is one of my other videos, so with the sound quality. Mophie and the Apple iPhone 8 Plus. So here, if you can see, this is at full sound. If I cover the top speaker,
actually pretty awesome compared to the other boxes.
And let me cover the bottom speaker.
As you can see, this is
the bottom speaker is actually louder than the top.
shows
which
the
I don't
regular.
know if that's
Looks like
normal.
the
I did the
iPhone
update on the 11.0.1 and it did
But
not
this time,
change.
they brought
Also,
it
let me
back.
bring the
It's all
volume now.
glass and it's wireless charging.
So if you see the volume tab
As you can
right
see,
here on the top,
iPhone on both
once I
sides.
take it halfway, you can barely hear anymore. And now, barely nothing at all. So this is a software update that they have to fix. So it's not, now it's fully off. Can you hear it? No, I can't. So what's the point of having these bars halfway if you can't even hear it? It starts making a difference after halfway.
The iPhone 10 is actually a lot
The
thinner.
True Tone
It might
is
be
a
bigger
little bit
screen,
actually
but it's
different.
the size.
It's actually a little bit different. So if we're looking at this phone, let's look at the general, and we're going to switch off from True Tone to normal tone. Let's see if you can tell the difference. It got a little bit different toned, but now we're in light. So when you turn on the True Tone, it actually gets a little bit more, the temperature gets a little bit darker. And you can also control that information in night shift. You can control the color temperature to less warm. And you see that little beigey color? That's what True Tone does to your phone. It kind of changes that to make it a deeper color. The full color brightness on this is right about here. I'm going to turn off True Tone and see if you can establish a difference. True Tone is off now. The battery life is actually a little bit better. I've noticed after I updated I had the 6S Plus to the 8 Plus. After the update, my 6S Plus started giving me some issues. Some programs stopped working. They would work and then they would crash. Some other features were a little bit more lag time, a little bit more problems. The A11 Bionic chip solved all of that. This again is the 64 gigabyte model. I did not choose to go with the 256 since I might be getting the iPhone 10, which I will be in reviewing, but giving it to my fiance. If you want to see how fast the apps works, we can actually test it out. Check out weather. Let's look at something different. Let's look at Wordy. These are some of the issues that I'm showing you. The processor works fast. It goes through files really quick, which is not showing me any issues. The only thing I hate is having to do it all one by one. By canceling it doesn't have a clear all. The fingerprint scanner works well. I did get a screen protector right away for it. And the back, I did get a case. Please watch my other videos with the silicone Apple case, as well as the Mophie and the Belkin chargers. This phone is a great phone. I had some issues with Apple about the top speaker not being as loud as the bottom. They're saying because the bottom has more bass, and that is a speaker for speaking on the phone. I do have the Apple AirPods, and they connect. Since this has the Bluetooth 5.0 technology, they connect and have better quality than the 6S Plus and the 7. So which is a little bit better when I'm listening to the music. It sounds a little crisper. It did take a second to locate the headphones or connect, which was weird. Other than that, this phone is wonderful. I definitely recommend it, and if you guys don't want a smaller phone with an up and down type of camera, this is a phone for you. So let's check out the camera. So right here is the normal, and this is the 2x zoom. It looks like every time I switch that the autofocus takes a little bit more time with the other camera. So let's go in portrait mode, and it says creating a portrait with a sharp background against beautifully blurred background. So here it is. If you can see, actually, it's got, on the blacks, it's got a lot of pixel deformation. I'm going to open it up and take it to Studio Light. I'm going to take the picture and let's see what we get. And this is the picture we get. It's actually very crisp and clear after you take the picture. The camera works very well. Wireless charging works perfect, and I would definitely recommend this phone. A couple of issues that I've noticed: it's a fingerprint magnet. The fingerprints stick, so don't ever use it as a weapon. Another thing is that I would like to mention is this phone is great when you don't want to plug things in. So people are asking me, should you upgrade from the 7 to the 8? I would say yes. The reason why is because you can buy these pads at different locations, at your job, on your nightstand, and just throw your phone. It's such a difference with wireless charging. So please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to watch my other videos. Thank you so much.